Life is good. Buenos dias. This is where I slept, on this open air mattress right here. Super comfortable. The cat even came and cuddled with me last night. There was some sort of a raging party nearby, so I put in my earplugs and then I was out. These nights are long in the desert. I mean, it gets dark at 5 o'clock. And so I was laying down by 7 and I just woke up at 5. That's a long night. Well, I really appreciate all your kindness, and meeting your smiley face warmed up my day yesterday, and I stayed the whole day because of it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Man. Yep. You have a good one out here in the desert. I love your little piece of paradise.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Beautiful. Have a good trip.
Thank you.
And watch out for the big rigs.
Yeah, you know it. Goodbye, my friend.
Bye.
Goodbye, Church of Enlightenment. That was an amazing 24-hour stay. What a place. All right, today I'm heading toward Indio on some dirt roads. We shouldn't have as much headwind today. And I'm feeling good and rested and my heart is full. No crashies, no flatties, no whammies. Hi buddy, good morning. Good morning. We got 3 dogs running over to say hi. Hopefully they don't do anything. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Woo. That's what I thought. All right, I'm out of the dog gauntlet, I think. Slab City, what a place. Man, fascinating. Little experiment in humanity out here. I love it. I love that places like this exist. Easy like Sunday morning. I'm feeling really refreshed after a day off the bike. Well, I rode 4 whole miles yesterday, but my legs feel better. My butt definitely feels better, and there's 0 wind. If I had pressed on yesterday afternoon, I would have been fighting some pretty fierce winds. So I'm feeling good about my choice. And you know, experiencing Slab City, staying there an entire day, that was really unique. And I'm so glad that I met everybody that I did there and saw their art and their creativity. It made me happy. And like every time that I've been on dirt on this route, I'm the only person out here, which is kind of an interesting feeling. Makes me feel just really small in this vast, gigantic world of ours. And there's little old me riding his bike down a bumpy dirt road, smiling, thinking about life and the next bean burrito. Come on, buddy, come on. So I'm as far to the left as possible to try to find the path of least resistance with all of these rocks. This is definitely a loose, rocky road. So as I'm bumbling along on this road, I'm thinking back to my conversations with Dr. Spencer back there. And he said something that was really poignant and simple. And he said, if you don't like something, change the way that you think about it. So in this moment, my initial reaction to this road is I don't like this. This is hard and annoying, and it's slow, and it's making me tired. But if I take his advice and change the way I think about it, you know, it's great. I get to go slower, I get to enjoy this longer, and I'll end up where I end up, and that's where I'm supposed to be. And you can extend that thought to lots of things in life. You know, if you don't like something, just figure out a way to flow with it. Doesn't mean you have to like it and force yourself to smile or something, but just to look at things in a different way. You know, throughout my life, when I would be confronted with the challenge, I would used to tend to fight it and force it, and that only affected me negatively. And now I try to look at other solutions to every problem and the other positives of when things are hard. And I always have to remember that I get to be out here. I get to ride my bike. I have a body that's strong enough to do this, and the time to take off and go spend 10 days out here. And that is such a gift. And it's Sunday. What else do I have to do but pedal? That's pretty awesome. This is a good spot to chill. What do you think? Nobody that way, nobody that way. And as slow as this road is, at least I'm not on that busy highway on the other side of the Salton Sea. That was kind of nuts. Out here, all I can hear are planes flying overhead and the sound of my tires crunching gravel and my jaws slowly gnawing on hard Cliff Bars. There's that no trespassing or loitering sign again. It cracks me up. It's just, I don't know, it just feels like the wrong terminology. I mean, loitering out here in the middle of nowhere. When I think of loitering in front of a gas station. But they really don't want you doing that here. Or swimming. If this was the summertime, I would be in that. Or at least I'd want to be in that. Time to say goodbye to this canal road. I've been riding it for 5.5 hours. It's noon. I'm gonna get on some pavement here and head into Indio. Right on. Did it. That road at times I was wondering how long it was gonna take. But here I am, just pedal by pedal, little by little, poco a poco. You keep moving forward, you get somewhere. This is really fascinating. When you think of California wine country, you definitely don't think of the deserts way down south. But we've got grapevines all along the road here being irrigated. And it's kind of nuts. It just shows you, you know, humans can pretty much force anything they want, even if grapevines aren't naturally, you know, native to this area. we'll find some water and we'll plant them, and it's nice and warm year round. And I wonder if they grow these grapes to eat. Are these the California grapes, you know, the singing ones? Don't you know that you mean that much to me? Or is this really for wine? I don't know. Look what I just found on the ground. Free food. It's a lemon. All right, I just opened it up. Woohoo! Bitter. Oh, woohoo, man. That'll make you pucker up. A little bit of vitamin C. Wow, that's strong. And these palm trees behind me right here are date palms. Yep. I want some dates. They're so good. I want another shake. My favorite things about Southern California is that there's great Mexican food everywhere. I just got a bean and cheese burrito, a quesadilla, chips and salsa with fresh salsa from this area, and a Fanta. Thank you, Taqueria Jalisco. That was great. And now I'm in Coachella. This is where the big music festival happens. This is a tiny little town. I love the murals. It's always interesting going from absolute middle of nowhere to like strip mall, America, and highways and cars. You know, in a way it's comforting because I recognize this and I know there's restaurants and water and food, anything I could ever want. But on the other hand, it's a little hectic. That's where I'm headed, up into those mountains right there. Navigating highways is always interesting. Here I am on an overpass, on a sidewalk. Seems to be legit. Ole, 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 ole. I'm getting close to the edge of humanity. Here's my turnoff that will take me into Joshua Tree National Park. I won't get there today because I'm gonna go look for a camp spot pretty soon, but here we go. So these aren't fireworks you're hearing. This is like a target range, and every single car along this road is just blowing stuff up with big little guns. Man, I've never seen anything quite like this. God, that's so loud. I don't think we have any militias in training. It seems to be like fathers teaching their kids how to shoot and boyfriends teaching their girlfriends how to shoot. I don't know if I've ever been around this many guns being fired at the same time. Pretty steep. This might be the most I've sweat on the whole trip. I'm pooped, and this looks flat even though it's full of shotgun shells. I think I'm good. It's 4 p.m. I've been riding since 6:30. Hopefully they don't shoot all night long. All right, I'm all set up. It's crazy to think that this morning I woke up in Slab City. Completely different world from where I'm at now in Gun City. Whew, what a day. It really was a beautiful day. I say that every day, but man, it's just a privilege to be able to ride a bike, and that's all I gotta say. It's amazing how quickly it gets chilly when the sun goes down. I should probably put a shirt on. But I was trying to just dry it out because it was all sweaty. So I thought they'd be done shooting guns in the dark, but they seem to keep going, and this is going to be real annoying if this carries on all night. I hope they run out of bullets. This is definitely a first. This is definitely a first, camping near a firing range. I tried to get far away. Most of them are down further, so I came up, but there's a few rascals up here just shooting guns and drinking beer. Earplug night. It's an earplug night. All right, thank you. Nice soft piece of flat ground full of shotgun shells. You know, I understand shooting guns, but why litter the natural world with all of this junk and plastic? I mean, this is a wasteland out here of refrigerators and lawnmowers and stuff people are shooting at. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm off. Gonna have a great day. It's beautiful. Heading into Joshua Tree. So I camped at about 1,000 feet above sea level, and I'm gonna be climbing today up to about 4,000. Got a little bit of uphill to do, but that's all right. It'll warm me up. And as always, my friends, no crashies, no flatties, no whammies. I start every day, especially days on bike adventures, with the intentions of getting the most out of every second. And when I'm on a bike adventure, it feels like I'm living 2 days in one, because just so much happens. And I'm hyper alert from sun up to sunset. And it's a really neat feeling. When I come home and process these adventures, I'm like, wow, that sure felt like a lot longer than 10 days. All the things I see, all the people I meet. It's just it's a fun way to live life. You get to live a lot of life in a very short amount of time. And it refills my soul. Gets me charged up. And you know, going on these adventures then really gets me excited about going on more adventures and dreaming about all the possibilities in the world. Can you make it? Well, yes, I think I can. There's a lot of graffiti in all the rocks around here. Most of it is vulgar. That one actually is a somewhat motivational message. It's so nice and quiet and beautiful. What a great morning. No gunshots. Really makes a difference. Hey, look everybody, it's Bob! I've been waiting for you. Welcome. So this road looks to be about 20 miles long, which is gonna take a while. But that's all right, I got all day, all morning. We'll get there, wherever there is. You know, I never really know where I'm gonna camp. Today though, I would like to get to Pioneertown. It's an interesting old fake Wild West town, and they have camping there. So that's my goal. We'll see if I get there. So here I am, just riding in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden there's a bike packer! Woo! How's it going?
So good.
And your name is Shay?
My name's Shay, yep, and I'm from New Zealand.
No way.
Yeah.
What are you doing here in the desert?
Riding a bike. Just going for a casual ride for 2 months.
It looks like it. So what's your route?
So I'm doing the SoCal Ramble in reverse. So I started from Big Bear, and then I'm gonna head down to Tecate, cross the border there, and then head down Baja, California.
Oh, you're gonna love Baja Divide.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
It's so amazing. What inspired you to do this?
Oh, that's a really tough question.
Yeah.
Human-powered travel. Yeah, such a good way to get out there. And coming from New Zealand, I've never seen anything like this before. Big deserts, big landscapes. So, yeah.
Have you ever done a bike trip like this alone?
Nothing like this.
Nothing like this?
No, nothing like this. The longest trip I've done is 4 days in New Zealand, so this is a really big step up from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of women who watch my channel ask me questions about what it's like to travel solo as a female. How are you going about this as far as keeping yourself safe? And
I think just taking the usual precautions to mitigate risk, but otherwise most people are good people and most people want to help you out, so just do it.
You said people have been giving you beers and stuff?
Yeah, people have been handing me beers out the car windows and stopping and saying hey, so it's been a really nice experience so far.
Right on. What do I have to look forward up here?
You've got a long sandy ascent. Yeah. You're gonna love it.
Okay. Well, you have the opposite. You have a long sandy descent. And I see that you also have the aerobags. That's from the country of New Zealand.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've got the aerobags on the front, and then I've also got the rear rack as well with the rear bag. I've got my quarter-size guitar as well.
Oh, you have a guitar with you?
Yeah.
No way, that's so cool. You have all the essentials.
Yeah, that's
And it looks like a full suspension, or?
Hardtail.
It's a hardtail with some front shocks up here. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Shay, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
It's inspiring to meet people like you. Cool. Cheers. Have a good one. Woohoo! All the way to Baja. You. I always like meeting Kiwis. I've met a lot of them around the world, and they just get after it. They get out there. They're adventurous people, and they always have playful attitudes. Oh, that was fun. It kind of wakes you up, you know, when you're just in your head for a couple hours, grinding uphill, and all of a sudden you meet a human, have a nice little connection, and that's good for the soul. I'm finally seeing the famous Joshua trees. They're pretty cool looking. They look like something out of a Dr. Seuss story. All gangly and, oh, you know, just different than the average tree. Never seen anything like that. Looks like a whole bunch of shredded up coconut tusks or something. Okay, I had to lean my bike up against one of these Joshua trees. It's like school picture day. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so check it out. This is the sign for the road that I've been riding on. Proceed at your own risk. Warning, deep sand and rocks. Stranded drivers have died from heat exposure on park roads. And then there's this dapper looking fellow over here. Be careful, everybody, and make the right decision. So once again, here I am on this road, just looking down, enjoying the beauty, and I see this smiley face roll up. How's it going?
It's going great.
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name's Steven. I'm from the Bay Area, and coincidentally, I follow Ryan on Instagram, and my family and I, who are up the road, we're going to be in Joshua Tree, and I was like, hey, maybe we'll run into Ryan. And then I was following his path and looked in the map and realized he would be coming up here. Sure enough,
here I am.
Yeah. And it's not every day you get to meet your hero, so I'm pretty excited.
So I'm guessing you're a cyclist as well?
I am. I've been obsessed with bike packing lately. I haven't gone on a lot of bike packs, but through the pandemic, your videos have been keeping me excited about it. So
look at us. Now we're out here in the middle of nowhere together. What better place to be? What do you love most about riding a bike?
It's like you say, it's the freedom machine. Yeah. It's I have some back problems, so it's really helped me. You know, they say motion is lotion, and it's been really good for my back.
Here we go. Riding together. This is my first buddy ride along of the ride. Always makes me happy to have a friend. And you know how I love to connect with humans. Woo! Gotta check out these rocks, these jumbo rocks. They're really sticky, easy to walk on. Wow, fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a landscape quite like this. I've been to the desert, many different deserts, but these piles of rocks everywhere, really. That's something new to me. It looks like a giant came and just dropped them all. I read a little bit about the history. I guess these were all underground. It was volcanic, and after, you know, eons of time, everything is washed away, and these rocks have stood the test of time, and they were harder material than the other rocks and dirt, and that's why there's a little piles of rocks everywhere. All right, we found the family. Hi, Zoe. Hi, nice to meet you.
So I was trying to tell Zoe how excited I was this morning, and I said to her, imagine if Taylor Swift were riding a bike up the road. How excited you'd be.
I don't think she rides bikes in the desert.
She might, you never know.
Cool.
Taylor's pretty impressive, you know? We should get her on a bike. Thanks for lending your dad to me this morning. Yeah. So this is Sam. Nice to meet you, buddy. Oh, he's running away from the camera. He's scared. We have Monica over here. One big happy family out in the desert. I love families that get out into nature. It's good. So we're going to ride bikes together?
Yeah.
This is a cruiser ride now.
Which bike was I riding?
Let's cruise.
Wait. We got to sing the song.
Oh, what song?
Wait, come over here.
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on, let's go. You practiced?
Yeah, we did.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Oh, and Zoe takes the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, she's going out to the front, and Sam is going to follow her right behind. Oh, this makes me happy, Steven. This is awesome.
You got it, man. Keep going.
You got it. Come on, Sam, you can do it, buddy. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good job. All right, so we made it back to the car. Congratulations. Or at least you made it back to the car. I don't know where your brother is.
I don't know where he is either.
But thank you so much for coming to meet me. This made my day. I love connecting with real humans in real life, not just on YouTube. And I wish you all the best with everything. You're gonna watch my stuff now, right?
Definitely. Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, yes.
Taylor Swift and Ryan Van Duzer, pretty much the same.
Yes. 100%.
Boom.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on. All right, thank you, Joshua Tree. That was a great day in a new national park to me. I'll have to come back sometime and camp when it's not packed with Thanksgiving visitors. I made it. Pioneertown. This is wild. It definitely looks like an old Wild West Main Street. I love when things work out. I was hoping there'd be room to camp here. They have a little campsite called the Corrals, and there is plenty of room. And I'm gonna be right behind the Mercantile. Whew, and it's gonna be chilly. I'm already cold. This is the coldest I've felt on the entire trip. Ah, it feels so good to be here. All right, I got my igloo set up. I put the rain fly on tonight to keep heat in. I think it's gonna be a little chilly. I just watched the informational video in the museum, and so this place was founded in the late 1940s by Hollywood guys, even Roy Rogers, who wanted to build like a Wild West set for their movies so they didn't have to travel so far to Arizona and stuff. And this is what they built, and a lot of the old-timey movies were filmed here, and still to this day there's a lot of modern commercials and stuff filmed here and music videos. I know this is all fake, it's not a real Wild West town, and it's kind of cheesy, but I love it. I love cheesy stuff. You know me. It puts a smile on my face. Uh-oh, look what I found. The Thanksgiving turkey. Thanksgiving's in 3 days. I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you make it. I hope you're just a prop like everything else. Hey there, just a quick heads up. My book, The Long Way Home, is now for sale at DuzerBook.com. It's about my very first adventure from Honduras to Boulder.